Hi, everyone. I'm apologizing in advance. I do not speak Mandarin or any form of Chinese, so I will try to go slowly and make sure that we have time for translation as well. But thank you all. I appreciate you being here, and we're going to go ahead and jump into this. As we all know, the Filecoin market is in transition and things are changing quite a lot. And in this time of transition in a bear market, it makes it very difficult for businesses to be sustainable and profitable. As we can see, we've had some periods overall. The trend is headed in the right direction. However, we are in a bear market, and right now in particular, I think things are extra painful for us all. The current state of things is that block rewards have dropped significantly over the last year, which is having an impact on our business sustainability. Right now, the Crypto Econ Lab is projecting that we may hit simple minting at some point in 2025. So we need to be preparing for that. 2025 is still a little ways away, but we need to prepare now for that time. What we've been seeing, as we all know, this is hopefully not new information to anybody, is that our CC sectors are going down and our QAP is going up. So we are relying more and more on Phil Plus. We've done a lot of talking to many storage providers around the world. And this slide is a pretty stark example of what profitability looks like for storage providers right now. In essence, I know maybe you can't read all the details on here, but and you can look at this afterwards, but the real message here is that green is income, and the green aligns with the red, but in every case, every single case, there are more costs than there are offsetting revenue from block rewards. What this means is that block rewards alone will not sustain our businesses. We are going to have to find additional ways for our own profitability, every storage provider. And there are many ways for storage providers to diversify your revenue inputs, right? You can offer other services. You can charge for your storage, your Filecoin services. You can get into other businesses that are not Filecoin. There's many ways to diversify your revenue. One of the big ways that I'm focusing on personally is how to help storage providers begin charging for Filecoin-based storage services, okay? I work frequently with Charles, and one of the things that he has noted is that as more and more entrants come into the Filecoin community, we are seeing a new kind of provider coming in that is not really even thinking about Phil Plus. Yes, they'll use Phil Plus, but what they're really focused on are other revenue sources that they can generate to run their business. There we go. Okay, perfect. Thank you, sorry. Okay, so this is the model. And this is what we were just looking at. This is the sort of the explanation page. So when you get this, it'll tell you how it works in general, okay? A couple of the things that I want to just show you is this page will go through and provide you there it is. This page will go through and provide you an overview of the entire model itself, okay? So there are lots and lots of costs. At the top, you have revenues, then you have all your costs, and more around your pledging and your Filecoin-based costs, gas fees, et cetera. And then it comes down here and it summarizes your position, and this is based over 7 years. I did this over 7 years because that includes, for most people, a technology refresh. And that's something that we all need to be planning for, is that at some point, the drives and the compute that we're using will have to be refreshed, and we need to make sure that we're accounting for that cost over time. It gives you a highlight of what you've put in, and it comes down here. These are numbers that I end up being pretty interested in most of the time, which is what is your cost per TIB per month, and there's a couple different ways to look at it. Everything in green are things that can be changed. So this is the overall model view. Then we have a revenue view. So this is if you're charging for services. Then we have a cost view. And again, you have the ability to change all of these things. It also will give you rollover information, as you can see. It'll give you, if you don't know exactly what your costs are, it'll give you some idea in general of what the costs may be. All of this is customizable. This is not, the state that it's in does not represent any one business today. You need to take this and put your costs into it, and this is something that you can use. It's a tool that you can use for planning your profitability and your sustainability of your business. The next section is the fill costs, and again, I encourage you to always roll over a cell, and you can see areas where you can use. It'll pull it in from the network, or if you want to put your own numbers in, it will pull numbers from the network, or you can enter your own numbers. And then at the end, again, this is another summary view of what you have. And then the last thing that I like to really take a look at is the actual profit and loss statement, so you can see where things are. What I can tell you is, don't be sad or disheartened when you first go in and start working with this. As we said, right now, with where Phil is and the bear market, it is hard to make money from Filecoin. However, if you use this tool, you will be able to find the right path for your business to have sustainability and profitability as you grow. I encourage you to reach out to me or Paul Wagner if you have any questions about how to use this. It's being put right now on the DSA site. So you will be able to go to the DSA site, I think by the end of the week, and get it there. So this is it. It's a tool. It's here for you all to use and build your businesses in a sustainable way.